Crypto God here, and today we got an exciting project. That's right, we got George Nafty of Nafty Token. It's a pretty nafty deal, I tell you that much right now. I'm telling you right now, when I heard that I was going to have George on the podcast, I was so excited, I pushed myself into a fucking Telegram chat, and I was like, yo, let's go! How you doing, George?
Hey, how are you? It's a pleasure to be here.
Absolutely. You were caught off guard, were you? Just a little bit, huh?
Yeah. But actually now you got me excited. I have goosebumps now.
Good. Because here's the thing. When people come to the Crypto Guy podcast, they're expecting a little bit of excitement. I'm like everybody in the crypto sphere that knows about me. I'm their cup of coffee, baby. I know that people, they will listen to the podcast while they work out because it gets them pumped.
I'm going to help you with this.
Yes. Now, just to let you know, if you're listening at the gym right now, focus, push harder, lift. All right, there we go. That's a little motivation for the day, but as it were. So, George, man, tell me about this project you got going on and these lovely things, these absolutely nafty things that you're doing.
Okay, so let me explain what we're doing. Essentially, Nafty is a crypto-based token specifically designed to be used in the adult industry. Nafty is actually going to make a decentralized, not safe for work ecosystem that will empower content creators by using blockchain. Our biggest advantage is that essentially Nafty will remove intermediaries and it will offer low-cost payment solutions and marketing tools to help creators build a fan base. Nafty is a governance token across the ecosystem. It will be used to facilitate the payments. I hope that this is clear.
Yeah.
This is our concept.
In all fairness, Mr. George, okay. Now, this is why I don't accept payments for things, because I have questions, right? I got questions. Yeah. I can ask my questions if you pay me money, right? So here's the big thing. There is a couple other projects that are kind of competing for number one slot in this. Number one, we had Rocket on the podcast. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah.
We had Rocket come on, which, those ladies were some cool ladies. Like, they were chill. I hung out, talked to... I was kind of hoping you bring some of the ladies on, goddammit, George, but, maybe next time, right? Maybe next time. Yeah.
We'll bring some models in the podcast, no problem.
So, bring some in the podcast, please. Now, with that being said, though, there's also Star, right?
Yeah.
Which I think you guys going with Nafty. It was kind of a smart choice too, because I don't know 100% about, like, looking at my portfolio and someone sees my portfolio and they see the word then they automatically know I beat off, right? Like, at least with Nafty, they don't know that I'm beating my meat like it owes me money, right? Like I'm some kind of butcher, like it's a redhead stepchild just beating that all the time, right? Like,
exactly.
But with Nafty, that works, right? That's a good name. But what is there things that are setting you apart specifically from, say, like Rocket and Star and these other adult industry tokens that are popping up right now? Because it seems like there are some clones out there of what Rocket was doing. And so what really sets you guys apart?
Okay, let me start. Actually, what sets us apart are a lot of things. The first thing I'm going to focus on is essentially that we're the only adult token currently in the industry that has a live platform. And this live platform is already accepting Nafty as payment solution. You can go there, you can buy subscription with Nafty. The platform is called Nafty TV, and it's like Netflix for erotic art. And it works amazing. And we are essentially the only adult platform currently in the industry that is already generating profits for their holders, because we have 4% redistribution, and all the payments that go now through Nafty for users.
4% redistribution, huh?
Exactly.
So and as my rises, so do my holdings.
Exactly. And this is just one small thing that we have. Our what
I'm, I'm sorry. I find myself funny, and I think that's why some people just come here, I think, to hear me laugh at myself.
Yeah. So this is just one thing. Actually, what we are doing, it's something more, it's much, much bigger. What we are doing is a whole ecosystem of platforms that are going to support the Nafty token. Like Nafty TV, it's already live. We're also doing Nafty Art, which is an NFT marketplace, and it's already in beta testing. You can go, you can test it, and it's going to be released literally next week. And the other platform that we have, it's essentially Nafty Fans, or it's going to be called Catwall, and it's OnlyFans on blockchain. And this platform, it's essentially being built for over 2 years now, and we are taking it all on crypto. And it's going to change the industry because it has so many benefits to it in comparison to traditional OnlyFans. For example, let me tell you one of the biggest things that we had, because I was working actually as one of the managers of very big models on OnlyFans, and they have a lot of problems in terms of payment, in terms of chargebacks. They have to wait 21 days to get their money. They cannot get their money on time as well. They get chargebacks. It's going insane in OnlyFans, and we're here to resolve these problems. And also, we're doing something extremely important for the industry, and this is Nafty Pay. Nafty Pay, it's already live on Nafty TV, and in mid-August, we're going to unleash the Kraken, if I can say. And this is going to be huge because we are going to make a payment solution whereby you can integrate with Nafty Pay via API, and any website, adult website in the world, can take Nafty as payment method. And we are even going to make plugins for WordPress. We're going to make it as easy as possible for users with no programming skills to essentially make a white label adult website and use Nafty Pay without the fuss and without all the hassle to go through adult payment processing, which I can tell you from experience is insane because of the fact that it's classified as high risk. When you have high risk, you have extremely big fees, you have chargebacks, you have holdbacks, and it takes ages to get your PSP approved for your website.
Well,
so
not
trust
just
me,
that. If you're one of these girls in this industry and you're in a bank sees that you get your stuff from work, you could get denied based on that.
Exactly. And with us, there is no denial. You don't have to get approved. You don't need any KYC. You just go there, you sign up for Nafty, you get approved by the team. We're actually thinking of making it fully automated process, and you can start processing with Nafty. After all, this is the idea of crypto. Yeah.
I will also say this, right? As far as what you were saying about the tokenomics of 4% reflections, that is higher than the others that we had mentioned and talked about. As to like 4% reflections, that's pretty bullish.
Well, we are going to change the industry, and I'm telling you why. Because we are a team of experts. You said, how do we compare to the others? Well, I can tell you, like, I know a team and I know our team. Like, all the people that work on the projects, they have years of experience in this industry. We have background in adult industry, not only in connections with adult stars, but we have affiliates. We have marketing managers. We have technology, and technology is barrier to entry. People think that essentially what you can do is to build a token and you can make hype around it and you can do this in a few months. And then what happens? Rocket launched 3 months ago. Do they have a platform live? No, they don't have. Will they have? They might have. However,
so they don't have
it will take them years to catch us. No, they don't. You can go on there and
I'm looking right now, real quick.
You can go,
because here's the thing. Like, let's look at it right now. Let's look at it right now. You know what I mean? Because that's right now they have an NFT marketplace, right?
And can you pay with Camis on their marketplace?
I believe maybe.
Maybe or maybe not.
Let's see here.
And
Let's see what their NFT marketplace says, right? Let's go. They're gonna make me put in my age.
you can
George.
go on Nafty TV and you can pay.
Right. Let's see here. But
Yeah.
you're right.
Let's hear also,
They don't seem to have.
their user experience is not that good, and we also have a lot of people the strict current actually accepts their own token as a payment method in a website, and this is only our first website. This is just a start, and next week we're gonna have one more. Next week we're gonna have one more, and every month we're gonna have one or two more websites, because I will send you after this the ecosystem so people can essentially see it. But we're building something huge, and this thing will change the adult industry, because there are too many benefits to ignore, and the adult industry needs to be on crypto.
So you already have your platform, right? Is it live yet?
Only one. Yes, only one. It's live. It's nafty.tv. You can check it out.
Okay. Nafty.tv. Now, Here's the thing. I'm at work and I get to look at a site real quick. Let me just give me a moment. Oh, it's right here, nafty.tv. There we go. Yep, yeah. I already see it. I already see it.
And what we did is actually we reduced the price 50%. Like for users, it's 50% cheaper to pay with Nafty than with fiat. And this is how we encourage users to essentially start using Nafty.
Oh, but it gives you the option to do both.
Of course, but what our idea is...
Oh, that's new. Yes. That's a new idea.
Yes. However, what we have in our official statement is that every quarter we reinvest all the fiat payments that we have made through our website back into the token.
So it's kind of almost like a buyback system that utilizes fiat that people are already spending in your stuff.
Exactly. And we develop everything, and we actually pay everything from our pockets. And trust me, IT development is something very expensive. And it takes
awesome.
time. It takes time, and it's barrier to entry. And let me tell you, when we launch our NaftyTube website, which will be essentially something like up on blockchain, we are gonna go wild, because we are gonna have so much content on there, and people will be coming crazy. Because think about it, you now go in and what you see, probably you don't have a premium. If you have, then you have paid. In other words, if you don't have it, you can you view ads, and these ads, where do you think the revenue goes? It goes to up. You don't get anything. And our idea is very simple. You're a user of adult content, and there's billions of users of adult content. Why give this money to up, to X videos, to whatever tube site you might have in mind, when you can be the owner of this? You can have very small percentage. You can have it in tokens. However, when you view your ads and when you go to this website, you essentially will generate profit for yourself because of the redistribution.
So you're telling me
our business,
it's going to be kind of like Hub, to where anybody can use it. It'll still have ads, but it will generate money for my wallet over time as people use it. Bro, real quick.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm just saying you're onto something, because like I'm looking at the Rocket roadmap right now, and their own private NSFW content platform where you use only the currency to tip the creators and message and make special requests is in quarter 3.
Yeah.
After they release the version 2 of their NFT marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
But there's nothing on here that talks about what you just did.
And we're just getting started. We launched 1 week ago. You have no idea how we are going to change the industry, but we do, because we are experts in it and we know how it works. And
how do you feel about being an expert in porn, by the way? I mean, adult entertainment.
It's my dream since I was young.
Same, honestly, right? Same. Yeah. Like it's the craziest thing. Like I've gotten to talk to stars while who would have guessed, right? Who would have guessed when I started my crypto journey, I'd be talking like stars and millionaires on a regular basis, and I'm just like, this is weird. This is weird, George.
But it's good.
It is awesome. I love it. Like, I'll tell people what I did today, and they're like, I believe it because you're you, and you're always in these conversations with these motherfuckers. And I'm like, of course I am. And I got some ideas I'm going to share with you later. By the way, I got some ideas, right? That we'll share. We'll get together like a meeting of the minds, so to speak. But like this whole thing, okay? It's a brilliant thing because you are figuring out a way. Because here's the thing, like everything gets used that list very easily. Very easily.
Exactly.
It's not going to be hard to get Nafty.tv up and running because Hamster is doing and all sorts of stuff. If you have a website that's built as clean as Hub attached to this, man, you're good.
Yep.
Like
exactly.
And the highest reflections of any other adult industry-based token that I've seen thus far.
Yes, we are indeed.
And you already have your platform up and running.
That's correct. And
so you're already kicking ass.
Exactly. We're as I said, we are the only adult token currently generating profits for their holders. And the other platforms and the other tokens, they think that's very easy. No, it's not. It's technology. And technology takes time. Technology is barriers to entry. They may be very good at marketing. They may be very good at hype. However, they're not good at technology. And trust me.
Hey, I say this stuff all the time because, I do PR, right? And it says, you are a genius at crypto, but you are stupid when it comes to the internet.
Yeah, exactly. And trust me, like, if you think about it, let's say, who are the biggest companies in the world? There are technology companies, Silicon Valley companies, Facebook, Twitter, I don't know, doesn't matter. And we are going to do the same. Like, they don't do marketing. They are experts at technology. And technology will bring you users. It will bring you value, and it will bring value to the holders. So,
well, of course, you're probably shooting your own videos.
Me? No, I'm just a marketing guy.
Well, I'm talking about your model shooting content specifically for your platforms.
Yeah, of course. So we have a lot of ambassadors that we already signed. We have, for example, Eva Elfi. She's number 3 on TikTok, and she has agreed to work with us.
Really?
And she will put all her content there. We have Luxury Girl. We have a lot of stars. Let me just check the list because we are getting new and new adult stars every day.
Let me know this list so I know who to bring on for part 2. And then, of course, I always like to do research on a guest before they come up, right?
Yeah. you do very good research. This is how I was researching as well to find them.
Just really in-depth research, you know what I mean?
In-depth, yeah, very much in-depth indeed. It was very, very deep.
I do really deep research, really deep. I'm a degenerate.
It's going a bit crazy. Man, so let me tell you a few names. So we have Emma Magnolia, we have Maddie O'Reilly, Cali Caliente, Daisy Ducati, Siri Dell, Baby Girl Bella, Alice Bonk, and a lot more coming soon. And we are gonna be big because we know what we are doing and we know the value that we'll bring for these creators. We have been working with these people for years and we know from experience their problems. Like, we are here to resolve real problems. We have real team who are doxed, who are experts, and we have working platforms. And this differentiates us from everyone else. Not to mention, we're already listed on central exchanges even 1 week after our launch, such as Bitmart, and we're going to get listed on a lot more. Do you know if Rocket have or any other token, if they have centralized listing? I don't think so. You can check, but I'm sure that they don't. Because
I do know that because Star is relatively new. They just launched this week, right? Like, if you were to kind of just like kind of watch to see who's doing what. You know what I mean? You always pay attention to what your competition's doing, of course, right? As far as Rocket, I don't know where they're listed at. I will say you have
some sort of exchange.
See here, I see CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, and Coinbase is listed on this stuff.
So they're not on any centralized exchanges. We're 1 week ahead, and we're already listed on Bitmart. And not to mention the fact that essentially, or any other of the tokens that you mentioned, their name, it's not household friendly. And I don't know why they chose this name or what they're doing. Obviously, they want to be associated with. We also want to be associated with this. But if we want to promote a product and if we want to get influencers to promote it, nobody will promote Rocket or Rocket for you. If you message some influencer.
Yeah, I couldn't even promote, do an advertisement on my bigger YouTube channel with a name like Rocket. I had to censor out their name on the video itself.
All of them, and come as well. Rocket token or whatever tokens they're coming. I don't know where they're coming from, but I know
you're not wrong.
I know that their marketing team or whoever came up with the stupid idea of actually building a good brand and around this with a stupid name. And here we go. We have Nafty, and you can let's get Nafty. This is like let's get naughty, you know.
Right. It's kind of like a mixture between naughty and nasty, right?
Exactly.
Because there's the song by Become the Archetype that's like make it sound nasty, but you could be like make it sound nafty. You know what I mean? I like this. I like what you're saying so far, because the other thing that these coins don't have, right, is they don't have the third ranked person on Hub.
We have also the number 4. Don't worry. We have Luxury Girl. She actually won the amateur star reward of the year. You can check.
No, I mean, I'm not going to say I'm going to check her out, but her name's Luxury Girl, right?
Yeah, she's very luxury.
You see what I did there? You see what I did there? Yep. Yeah. Well, and you also see sometimes these adult tokens, right? We call them adult tokens. Why not? Some of their porn stars aren't hot.
Yeah. Ours are very hot. We work with girls from Eastern Europe, from Russia, from Ukraine, and trust me, these girls are very
I'm looking at the Nafty.tv artist section, and I'm like, this could work.
Yep,
this could work.
We are gonna get wild, and we are having something very, very special coming soon. We're doing Nafty branded events, and in these events, we're gonna shoot a lot of content, and we're gonna get Nafty.
You know what? I didn't realize there was the you could hit load more section, and there were even more girls. That's
we're going wild.
What is my life now? This is like my job, right? This is my job. Yeah. But no, I think the idea, because this is what I said in the Rocket interview, was very specifically always revolutionizes technology.
Yep. It's like this. How much time it took to become used by millions of users.
Right, but not just that. The idea of a video platform that runs ads that generates liquidity for the project. That is a smart idea. And on top of that, you're not afraid to let people purchase with fiat, because you had the idea, well, when they purchase with fiat, it just adds value into the coin.
Exactly, because we're going to reinvest.
That's really, really smart.
We are very smart people.
That's well, what you are is you're an entrepreneur, my friend.
We are indeed.
That's me myself, I'm an entrepreneur as well, and I study I study lateral thinking. I'm always sitting in that space of like, what can I do that's new? What can I do that's really kind of just the new thing to do to make money, right? Because I don't know about you, George, but I spend a good portion of my day thinking on how to make more money.
Of course. Trust me, we do too.
Yeah. And you're really on to something really good with the way you have it designed up. Like as far as it goes, right? Oh, you got to get those Twitter numbers up though, son. You got to go follow them on Twitter, folks, because they need you. They need you.
We need you. And we are going to make it pay off. Trust me.
Yeah, I mean, money shot. Am I right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, but your fucking Instagram is like popping. Though we gonna have a talk after this, okay? We're gonna have a talk because I have some ideas for you. I just don't want to give them away to everybody at home. I don't want to give them away, right? But I got some ideas for you. Got some ideas. Now, you said there's something big coming up for Nafty, something new.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get Nafty for a second. Right. Tell me the details. I want all the Nafty details.
Well, we are doing a very big event with some of the most popular stars on Hub, and we are going to shoot a lot of content, and this content will be exclusively available to buy only with Nafty. And our idea is not to get essentially a value of the token. It's not made by investors. It's actually made by end users, people who use the token to purchase things that they cannot purchase elsewhere. So if we can get the end users to go to buy Nafty, to spend on our content creators and ambassadors, we have a gold mine. And we are going to do it. We're going to make people spend it because there's too many benefits for adult content creators to go on blockchain. Interesting, huh?
Interesting. I think this is a very cool project. I really, really do. I think you're on to something, George. By George, you got it.
We're on to something big.
Yeah,
huge,
you are.
Gigantic, enormous.
It's just a really hard use case,
Well, it's hard. Something else is hard. Something else would be hard, but
all the time.
Yeah, but what we are working on, it's essentially, I don't know how much time it will take us, but we have put a target for us to make it. And we will make it easy for end users to purchase Nafty with debit and credit card. We will do everything possible.
Really?
Yes, if we make it, we are gonna change the industry.
Because here's the thing: if you guys do that, that's gonna change the entire crypto space as a whole.
Well, we just need to get the payment processor to approve this, which will cost a lot of money, trust me. It is in the rank of millions, probably. But if we manage to achieve this, then we are going to be the token that will take over the world. And there is high risk, high reward.
You know what? I agree.
If we make it easy for end users to purchase Nafty with debit and credit card, we take all the risk away from content creators. We take all the risk. We are like insurance company, if I can say, because we take all the risk away, and people will purchase Nafty through a centralized system with their debit and credit card. Mm-hmm. It can be risky, but maybe the risk is worth it. I don't know. We are going to find a way to do it. This time I'm not going to promise when, but I promise that we will. And actually, when we give promises, like, for example, when platforms will be ready, we're actually delivering on time.
I mean, it's really cool, man, because as soon as you guys get the thing set up to where people are able to buy the currency with their debit card, like they just go online, input, boom, it's in the wallet. That's
amazing.
That is, if you streamline that to where you don't have to go through all these different things, that's big.
Yeah, it's possible. It's like centralized exchanges, like how they do it. So you go on Bitmart, you put debit and credit card, or you go to doesn't matter which centralized exchange, Binance, you buy with debit and credit card, and that's it. So it's possible. It's not something that we're not trying to make something which is impossible. It's there. We just need a lot of money to make it.
Right. And I think you guys can do it. I mean, you guys
Yeah.
are going to be, you guys got all these different platforms. You're using to fuel up. What can go wrong?
Exactly.
What can
The end
go
of-
wrong?
Exactly. And we are going to be worldwide, because I always get this question in the AMAs that I'm doing. Is there any specific region that you're targeting? No. Is used worldwide. You can view it from anywhere in the world you want. We don't care. So anyone is welcome on our websites.
Right. I mean, hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I think this is exactly what other people should have been doing, thinking this big.
Exactly. We have a vision. We're not just saying what we're gonna do in the next year. We know where we wanna be in the next 5 years. And we know that we are a long-term project. To be honest, I'm not even looking at the price of Nafty at the moment. I know that after 3-4 years, when I look at it, I'm going to be somewhere, I don't know, in the Maldives with few of the and we're going to be shooting content and having fun.
Listen. And I'm going to be there with you. Because
You're welcome, of course.
Because, someone has to narrate.
Of course.
He takes it to the in the pussy. I have some ideas for you. I have some ideas for you down the road. Like I have so many ideas to share because I'm kind of over the top on things. I'm all for all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Perfect.
Like,
but you can see the value that we are creating. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I can see it. I can see it. And when entrepreneurs, they all speak the same language.
Yeah.
We all speak the same language. We're regardless of what our native tongue is, right?
Exactly.
And it's like you could tell when a person's about it.
Indeed.
You could tell. You could tell when they are like, if they're really about their money and their business. You can tell. Like you come onto the call with me and I gave you some information. You're like, yeah, he's about it.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you right now, Georgie here, Mr. George, he's about that life. He's about it. And I have a lot of expectations because I really think that Nafty could become the primary platform.
And this is the plan. We are going to do it. It will take us time. And we know that currently we're way, way, way undervalued in terms of market cap at the moment. So now it's an extremely good time to buy. And in few weeks, when we launch everything, when people can actually see Nafty in some big porn sites, I'm not going to give away names, but when they see that they can actually purchase not only with debit and credit card, but with crypto, obviously it will be much safer for them. Because anyway, if in the end of the day, when you have a debit and credit card and you buy from an adult website and your wife sees the transaction, what is this? What are you doing? What have you been watching, etc., etc.? It's a big problem. But if you buy crypto, you say, invest in this, and essentially you can easily get out of a very sticky situation.
Well, I mean, you're in a sticky situation though, honey, let's be honest.
Exactly.
Like, listen, man, I think this is brilliant. I think this is great. All that you guys are missing is merchandise, man.
We have it. Actually, next week, very good question. Next week we're launching our merchandise. It's gonna be available. And in August, when we have Nafty Pay, we're going to make purchases available with Nafty Pay for our merchandise.
Oh, look at you go. All thinking and shit. All thinking and shit.
Exactly.
Man, so we got to come back on and talk some more, man, because this was a good talk.
Yeah, I'm happy that you liked it. And I'm very excited about the future and about Nafty.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you very much, George. Now, everybody, I got to be selective of what links I share in the description down below, but the ones we can get away with, they'll be down there. Okay, But all you gotta do is look up Nafty token. They're the token of the future. So says so on their website. I mean, they're doing some new stuff that other people aren't doing. With that being said, you gotta like, comment, and subscribe, and share with all of your friends, and ring the bell so you can get information and be in the know on all these new projects that are doing some pretty cool shit. I'm telling you what. Because where else are you gonna get new information every day on brand new projects that you otherwise would not know about unless you were here, baby? It's a non-shield platform. He didn't. Hey, George, did you pay me to be here?
No.
Oh, so I'm actually like legitimately just talking about the project. Am I paid?
No, you're not. And
Oh,
you're
so I can-
legitimately talking about the project.
I can be a trusted source then, huh?
Of course you are.
Oh, look at me go! What, you heard it from the man himself. I'm a trusted source because I won't take your fucking money. It don't matter if he came up with me $100,000 tomorrow. I'm like, hey, yo, I want you to run 50 fucking ads on this motherfucker about Nafty. I'm like, no, motherfucker, I can't because I am a non-shield platform. With that being said, though, the last thing you need to do is when you get some Nafty in your wallet and in your hand, you gotta hold all that